Have you ever wondered how a single clause in a constitution can spark debates, fuel political discourse, and influence the geopolitical landscape of a nation? Well, if you have, then look no further than Article 370 of the Indian Constitution, a legal provision that has been at the heart of India's relationship with its northernmost state, Jammu and Kashmir. In the beginning, Article 370 was introduced with a specific purpose in mind. Following the partition of India in 1947, Jammu and Kashmir, a princely state at the time, was given the choice to accede to either India or Pakistan. The Maharaja Hari Singh chose India, but with certain conditions. These conditions were laid down in the Instrument of Accession and later incorporated into the Indian Constitution as Article 370, granting special autonomous status to Jammu and Kashmir. However, the Indian government had other plans. Starting with the Constitutional Application Order in 1950, a process of dilution began. This process aimed at gradually eroding the special status of Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370. By 1963, Pandit Nehru, the then Prime Minister, openly acknowledged this erosion on the floor of the Lok Sabha, India's lower house of parliament. A year later, Home Minister Gulzari Lal Nanda echoed Nehru's sentiments, describing Article 370 as a tunnel to extend the Indian Constitution into Jammu and Kashmir. The process of dilution continued with the Delhi Agreement of 1952. This agreement between the center and the state leadership allowed for the application of several subjects not originally part of the Instrument of Accession to Jammu and Kashmir. These included the appointment of the head of state, citizenship rights, fundamental rights, jurisdiction of the Supreme Court, the national flag, financial integration, and emergency powers. In essence, what began as a provision to respect the autonomy of Jammu and Kashmir gradually transformed into a tool for integration. By the time Gulzari Lal Nanda spoke in 1964, the shell of Article 370 was indeed all that remained. The contents, the special privileges, were progressively emptied out, leaving behind a mere symbol of what once was. So what can we glean from this evolution? First, the transformation of Article 370 underscores the complex dynamics of constitutional law and state autonomy. It shows how legal provisions can be used, altered, and interpreted to suit political objectives. Second, it highlights the intricate relationship between the center and state in India. The interplay of power and negotiation is clearly seen in the gradual erosion of Article 370. Finally, the discourse around Article 370 serves as a reminder of the ongoing debates about the nature of federalism, state rights, and national integration in India. In conclusion, Article 370, though now a shell of its former self, continues to cast a long shadow over the political landscape of Jammu and Kashmir, and indeed the entire nation. Its evolution and eventual dilution reveal the complex dance between law and politics, autonomy and integration, tradition and change.